Alright guys, we're just going to be cleaning the barn today. But I just got the absolute crap scared out of me. So I plugged this thing in. Let me stand in front of it so I'm not so cold. I plugged this thing in and then I start walking over here to start cleaning up. You can see that little dip in the ground right there. This thing had a dent in the top of it and it was scraping on that fan and it sounded like a way over full blender with ice in it, chopping crap up and going crazy. So I was like, oh crap, that's kind of scary. So it scared the crap out of me because, I wasn't paying attention and then I just hear that random freaking sound. So I was spinning around right there real fast, run and unplug this thing, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I just took off the back cover and looked at the back of it, but there's a dent up here. There's a dent up there, and it was scraping the top of the fan. And it scared the crap out of me. Anyway, I'm just kind of working on cleaning up this area. I've got the BMW coming in the morning, so I want to have this area right here clean so I can get the exhaust going. And maybe I'll see if Caleb can come over tomorrow and help me move that. But yeah, I just want to have as much space as I can to do this exhaust. I'm going to put this truck over here for the night, and I'll get the rest of this stuff moved out of the way. But I'll probably just take this truck straight back over here, get the welder and all that exhaust moved. I'm going to put some batteries on the charger so I have a few extra ready for me in the morning whenever I got to use the grinder. I don't know if I'm going to record much because there's going to be a few people over and out here in the barn while I'm doing that, so. But if I get the chance to record, I will, but I'm not 100% sure. But we'll find out. Yeah, so I guess I'll start by taking a pee, and then I'll finish cleaning out the rocks. So I gotta get my welder moved and these jugs of that stuff moved. And then that cooler can go out to the trash, and some stuff over there can get thrown away. And then I'm gonna put my fuel cans probably along this wall over here, get them out of the way. Hopefully Caleb will come eventually and grab his motor. If he comes tomorrow, maybe I'll try and get it into his truck. But I'd like to get this thing out of my way also. I'd like to get this tucked up, probably like maybe right over there. But I just don't have a way to move it right now, which sucks. Because there's no back wheel. If it had back wheels on, I'd be able to move it, for sure. But anyway, another thing that sucks about this, whenever this thing was getting trailered here, the door flew open. Never shown this. The door flew open and creased that entire door. And that doesn't work right. And I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But yeah, there's a crease all the way down the center, or the edge of that door now. From the fender, it flew open on the highway. I guess I'll start cleaning this stuff up. We're still leaking transmission fluid. I gotta get that fixed. Folgers can exhaust on there, man. I'm gonna pull it out and dump this crap out of the bed. This is from last night working on the house. We're gonna let it heat up for a bit and then I'll pull it out and dump that stuff off. Also, I'm gonna throw that freaking big jack away because it's a piece of crap. This big jack just needs to be scrapped totally. I mean, it's spilling everywhere. That little one actually holds the fluid. Look at that new step. Painted that guy black and the frame too. I don't know if you can tell with that light being in the way. See the frame under there? Yeah, that looks good. Alright, I'm gonna let that warm up. I'm gonna clean up these tools. Okay, I got the truck moved back here and I got this plate cleaned off. The throttle is sticking on this truck for some reason. I'm not gonna start it back up right now, but I pushed the gas and it wouldn't stick like high or anything. It would just stick right before it comes back to idle, it stops and it'll rev up higher. So I need to get that straightened out before I really get driving it. But yeah, I got it back here. It was real cold-blooded when I first started it up. Took a little while. The longest I ever had to crank on it to make it start, that's for sure. But it's good, everything's fine. The transmission's definitely still leaking, so I'm gonna pull that pan back off. I'm probably gonna also order a new pan for it, just, while I'm under there. Get a new pan, a new gasket. And then we'll see how that goes. And then once we get done with that, then we'll address some other things, but there's not really too much left to do. So now I just need to clean up kind of this area. I wish did I run over that light? Don't look like I ran it over. Oh yeah, I did. I definitely ran this thing over. Look at that. The light came out. 100% ran that thing over. And my house not broken though. I mean, the front of the truck was way over here, so because my back tires were hitting this stuff, so it had to have hit that. There's no way it didn't. Now I'm just on to cleaning up this area. I don't remember what I was saying. I'd like to get this truck moved beside this one. But that's just probably not going to happen. Hopefully my brother will come get it soon, give me the money and buy it. That means I got to get that motor pulled out of there faster than I have. Fender's still on the wall somehow. So, I want to move this bed tomorrow if I can. I think Caleb might come over tomorrow, hopefully, and help me move this bed. I think I'm going to mainly clean up everything out of this area except for the heavy stuff, and I'll have him help me tomorrow with the heavier stuff. That cart would be nice to clean off and start using, actually. But we'll just see. All that stuff over there is staying there. That's in front of the truck, out of the way. It's just transmission, battery charger, and some old jugs. All this stuff's going to stay here for now. I'd like to move the transmission, but I'll wait till tomorrow. But I'm going to go through, kind of wipe up all these oil stains everywhere. Organize my toolbox, because it's getting out of hand. Throw away all the trash. Move my chair out of the way. Move the extra parts out of the way. Probably put them in the truck, honestly. Put the kill mats up there with the other ones. I'd like to put kill mats in that truck, but I don't think I can justify it right now. I don't think it's justifiable to put kill mats in that thing right now. It sounds too good, and the floor's too rusted out, so I don't want to put kill mats in it yet. But I sure do need to clean up, so let's get to it. Alright, so I've got most of the crap out of the way. It really doesn't look like it. But I've put all the tools over here, cleaned up this, put the rags over here. I'm just getting started on cleaning up this entire area. Move some of that stuff. So yeah, I'm going to start on cleaning up this area now, getting all these metal pieces out, getting this bed ready to move. I think I'm just going to stand it up and put it right back there between the hood and this truck and lean it against the wall. That'll get it right out of my way. Then I'm going to put this board back in the for the tailgate of this truck. Yeah, I'm going to start on this area right here. We're all cleaned up now. Cleaned out everything under the bed and slept under the bed. Got a pile of everything right there. Got all the tools picked up and organized. All the wrenches and sockets are inside. Screwdrivers and everything out there. Taller stuff that won't fit in there. This screwdriver goes right here. Got those tubes over there. Air compressor's over here because my dad needed it. Floor swept, everything. This is all trash. I'll dump that in the morning and then take this all out in the morning also. Hopefully tomorrow, if Caleb's here, he can help me move this bed. Turn this off because it was getting hot in here. But yeah, we've got plenty of room to do this exhaust tomorrow. He's bringing in about 10, and I'll probably be here until about Sunday because he's going out for vacation on Thanksgiving, so it'll probably be out here till Sunday. So I'll have a few days to get it finished if I don't get it finished tomorrow. Which I doubt I will, but we'll see. But yeah, so everything's out of the way now. I could have sworn I had something that I wanted to do with this, but I can't remember now. I do still want to work on these rockers and get them ready. Since I found some sandpaper, I'm just going to be cutting out at this line across. I don't know if I recorded this yesterday, but I'm going to cut off this line all the way across. Get rid of all that rust. And then I'm going to cut out basically this all. I'll patch it all, make it look good again. So yeah, that's kind of the plan with all that. Once I get some time, I'll just take a line, go straight up here over the rust, and then it'll cap right over top of that, all well at the end together, and it'll look decent. Won't look the best, but it'll be all right. But it'll at least get rid of that hole, and then I'll pick up some red paint when I get the chance. But I don't really think I'm gonna do that tonight. I might wait till tomorrow to do that in the morning while I'm waiting on the exhaust to get, or the car to get here. Yeah, the shop's clean now. That's good. I don't really have anything left to do tonight. I really need to figure out why that tire keeps going flat, but I'm not doing that tonight either. But yeah, if you can tell I got the axle moved over here. It was fine until I got in this rock, then it just drug all the way. I got it all the way over there. There's something on the outside of that wall. I can hear it moving around. But yeah, so. Also, this fuel tank right here, this back tank is probably going to end up going on the grain truck frame. Or not probably, it will be going on the grain truck frame. It's the nicest tank I got, and it's big and wide enough, so it'll be going on. Look at that exhaust, looks nice. That frame looks good. The step looks good. I think that really helped this look a little bit nicer. I just gotta get the hubcaps when I get a chance. And I'm sure it won't be that bad. Let's see. Huh. Those rims look pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, well, let's sand this guy down and let's paint it. Let's make a montage of this thing, I guess. I don't really know. Sand it down right here in the middle of the floor. Just for fun. With the new sandpaper that I found that I didn't know I had. In this drawer that I didn't know existed. Boom. Right there. And some steel wool. We'll take both of them. I'll paint these guys. Let me set up my camera somewhere. Alright, so this is it all finished ready. It's actually like way shinier now. However, I still don't want to have the chrome on there. I think I will leave this piece chrome. We'll check out how it looks on there with the black and chrome. And if it looks decent, we'll leave it. And if not, we'll paint it. But I also kind of dented the cap, so I need to try and straighten it out a little bit. Oh, I just made it worse. We'll leave it how it is. There's one more right there, though. Oh, that one I made better. Okay. Let's go put this thing in the rocks and paint it. Because, you know, the rocks are always the place that you should paint stuff. Actually, even better. Let's put it right on top of this motor. That way if it falls, it gets rocks in and looks like crap. I need to shake up the can for a little bit. Alright, so here's what's all done. That paint can was absolutely terrible. I don't know what happened with it, but I could only spray paint with the can upside down. Never had a can do that before. But here's this one all the way black. I made sure it was like absolutely everywhere. So it's even around the ring on the outside. And once it starts to dry up and you really can see the matte part of it, I'll show it again. It looks gloss right now, but it is going to be matte. If I don't end up liking the matte, I might throw on some gloss, but I kind of doubt it. I kind of like the matte on everything. The matte looks good in my opinion. So the next thing up is going to be the bumper to paint matte. Probably going to take all this trim off around the truck and get all the matte paint done. Pull the trim off the doors and fix that paint, get it corrected and everything. But yeah, we'll let that dry a little bit. This cap, I think the cap will look good on there with the black. Not really sure. We'll find out. It'll just kind of look like that. I don't know if I like that or not. We'll see. Once it's finished, we'll put it together and we'll see if I like it or not. And if not, we'll change it. Yeah, the shop's clean. I think I'm gonna go inside for tonight. Call it a day. Got batteries charging and everything. Maybe I'll go make a video or a few. I think I've got a few of them that are completely ready to be uploaded. I just need to take the time to finish editing them and everything. I think that'll look all right. Looks like I missed a tiny spot right there, but it'll be all right. We'll check it in the morning when it's dry. We'll see how it looks. Caleb, I'm sorry if you don't like how your motor's black now, but it'll be all right. You're getting it for free. Yeah. Let's walk up to the house, I guess. Close the door, look at that, wow. Look how nice it looks in here. See that? That's the barn.